Have you ever stopped and thought about how many famous foods were actually born in the United States? Some of them came from restaurants. Some came from home kitchens. Some grew out of regional traditions. And some became so popular that people forgot they even had a starting point. Today, we are counting down 10 foods invented in the USA. These are dishes, desserts, and flavors that feel deeply American, and each one has its own story. Let's begin. Number 10. Cobb Salad. Cobb salad may look elegant now, but its story begins in Los Angeles. It is most often linked to the Brown Derby restaurant in Hollywood, where, according to the famous story, owner Bob Cobb threw together ingredients from the kitchen late at night. And somehow, that random fridge raid became a classic. A Cobb salad is usually built with lettuce, chicken, bacon, hard-boiled eggs, avocado, tomatoes, blue cheese, and dressing. So it is not just a salad. It is almost a full meal pretending to be healthy. People like Cobb salad because it gives you a little bit of everything. Crunchy, creamy, salty, fresh, rich. It is busy, but in a good way. It also feels very American in style. Big portions, lots of toppings, and no fear of making salad feel serious. Number 9. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The peanut butter and jelly sandwich is one of those foods that feels so normal, people forget it had to be invented. Peanut butter itself became popular in the United States in the late 1800s and early 1900s. Then sliced bread became easier to buy. Jelly was already a household favorite, and eventually America put the pieces together. And honestly, what a move! PB&J became especially important in American lunch culture. It was affordable, easy to make, easy to pack, and easy for kids to love. People love it because it is simple but weirdly satisfying. The peanut butter is rich and salty. The jelly is sweet and fruity. The bread keeps it all together, like it is handling a tiny emotional situation. It is soft, nostalgic, and extremely American. School lunchboxes, quick snacks, road trips, busy mornings. PB&J has been there for a lot of American life. Number 8. Pecan Pie. Pecan pie is deeply connected to the American South. Pecans are native to North America, and over time, they became an important ingredient in Southern baking. Pecan pie grew out of that world of home kitchens, holiday tables, and family desserts. It feels especially American because the main ingredient is so rooted here. This is not just pie with nuts. This is pie built around one of America's own native foods, and pecan pie has real cultural depth too. It is tied to Southern cooking traditions, including traditions shaped by African American food culture, where pecans appeared in pies, pralines, cakes, and other beloved desserts. People love pecan pie because it is rich, sweet, buttery, and crunchy all at once. The filling is soft and gooey, while the pecans on top bring texture and a deep toasted flavor. It is the kind of dessert that feels warm before you even take a bite. Number 7. Ranch dressing. Ranch dressing is one of the most American things ever created. It was invented in the United States by Steve Henson, and it became famous through Hidden Valley Ranch in California. What started as a dressing turned into a full cultural force because ranch is not just salad dressing anymore. It is dip. It is pizza sauce for some people. It is wing partner. It is vegetable support system. It is French fry backup. People love ranch because it is creamy, cool, herby, and easy to pair with almost everything. It has that smooth, tangy flavor that makes food feel instantly more snackable. And it also says something very American about flavor. If the United States sees a sauce it likes, it will not use it carefully. It will use it on everything. Number 6. Brownies. Brownies are another American-born classic, and they are most often connected to Chicago. One famous story links brownies to the Palmer House Hotel, where a chocolate dessert was created for a big event in the late 1800s. Whether you focus on that story or other early recipes, brownies clearly took shape in the United States. And thank goodness they did, Because brownies solved a beautiful problem. What if cake became more intense, more chocolatey, more dense, and less interested in being polite? That is the brownie. People love brownies because they can be fudgy, cakey, chewy, gooey, crispy at the edges, or loaded with nuts, frosting, caramel, or extra chocolate. They are flexible, crowd-friendly, and very American in spirit, easy to bake, easy to share, and very easy to eat more than planned. Number 5. Nashville Hot Chicken. Nashville Hot Chicken is one of the boldest foods on this list. As the name gives away, it comes from Nashville, Tennessee. Its origin is closely tied to the city's African-American food traditions, and especially to the story of Prince's hot chicken. The famous story says this dish began almost like revenge. A very spicy fried chicken was made for a man as punishment, and instead of suffering, he loved it. And from that moment, a legend was born. Hot chicken starts with fried chicken, but then comes the real twist. A spicy oil or paste brushed over the crispy crust, often made with cayenne and other seasonings. People love it because it is not just spicy. It is crispy, juicy, fiery, flavorful, and unforgettable, and it became more than a regional dish. Now it is known across the country. But even as it spread, it kept those roots in Nashville. That is part of what makes it special. It is not just hot. It has history. Number 4. S'mores. S'mores are pure American campfire energy. They became famous in the United States through camping culture, and one of the earliest printed recipes appeared in an American Girl Scout publication in the 1920s. The name itself sounds casual and happy because it comes from some more, which is honestly accurate. A s'more is just graham crackers, chocolate, and a toasted marshmallow. That sounds simple, but somehow, when those three things come together, people lose all self-control. People love s'mores because they are soft, melty, crunchy, sticky, smoky, and sweet all at once. They are also social food. Nobody eats s'mores in a serious, elegant way. They belong to campfires, backyard gatherings, summer nights, and people saying, "Okay, just one more," and not meaning it. That is the American magic of s'mores. They are messy, fun, and completely worth it. Number 3. Cheeseburger. The cheeseburger is one of the great American food inventions. Hamburgers themselves became part of American eating culture in the early 20th century. And the cheeseburger is the glorious moment when someone decided a burger was not enough and added melted cheese. That person deserves respect. There are different claims about exactly where the cheeseburger was first made, but it is clearly an American creation, born out of diner culture, roadside food, grills, and casual eating. People love cheeseburgers because they are comforting and endlessly customizable. A soft bun, juicy beef, melted cheese. That alone already works. Then you can go classic with lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle, ketchup, and mustard. Or go bigger with bacon, mushrooms, sauces, grilled onions, or double patties. It is one of the most flexible foods in America, and one of the most iconic. From diners to barbecues to food trucks, the cheeseburger fits almost anywhere. Number 2. Chocolate chip cookies. Chocolate chip cookies were invented in Massachusetts by Ruth Wakefield at the Toll House Inn. That means one of America's most beloved desserts came from a real kitchen experiment and turned into a permanent national obsession. The basic idea sounds almost too simple. Take cookie dough, add chocolate pieces, bake, change dessert history forever. People love chocolate chip cookies because they hit so many good textures and flavors at once. Sweet dough, buttery warmth, melted chocolate, crispy edges, soft centers. They somehow manage to feel homemade even when they come from a package. They are also one of the most comforting foods in America. Lunchboxes, bake sales, holidays, after-school snacks, late-night cravings. Chocolate chip cookies are everywhere. And honestly, number 2 feels right. because they are not just popular, they are emotionally powerful. Number 1. Buffalo wings. Buffalo wings were invented in Buffalo, New York, most famously connected to the Anchor Bar in 1964. That means one of America's most iconic party foods began as a very specific local invention and then exploded nationwide. The basic idea is brilliant. Chicken wings, fried until crisp, tossed in a buttery hot sauce, and usually served with celery and blue cheese or ranch. Simple, messy, perfect. People love buffalo wings because they are loud food. They are spicy, tangy, rich, salty, and built for sharing, or fighting over. They also became deeply tied to American social life. Game days, sports bars, parties, late nights, takeout, casual gatherings. Wings show up wherever people want food that feels fun. And maybe that is why they take the top spot. They are not fancy. They are not delicate. But they are unforgettable. Buffalo wings feel modern, bold, and completely American. And there you have it. 10 foods invented in the USA. From Cobb salad to buffalo wings, these foods tell a bigger story about American culture, regional traditions, restaurant creativity, immigrant influence, home cooking, African American food history, Southern food traditions, and a whole lot of delicious experimentation. Some were invented by accident. Some came from specific cities. Some became national legends. But all of them helped shape what American food means today. So now I want to know, which American-born food would you rank number 1? And which one surprised you the most? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out more food rankings and food stories right here on Top Food Explained. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.